It all started on a Tuesday, one of those gray, unremarkable days that you forget as soon as they're over. But I'll never forget that Tuesday. The phone rang, and it was my mom. Her voice was thin, stretched, like a rubber band about to snap. "Your sister? She needs you," she said. My sister, my brilliant, fiery, unstoppable older sister, was in trouble. Deep trouble. Her business, the one she'd poured her heart and soul into, was failing. And with it, a part of her was failing too. My mom, retired and living on a fixed income, was beside herself with worry. She'd already given my sister all she could, but it was like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. I was living my own life. I had my own dreams, my own plans. I'd just landed a promotion at work, and my partner and I were finally saving up for a down payment on a house. Life felt like it was just starting to fall into place. But hearing the desperation in my mom's voice, picturing my sister, the one who always protected me, now so vulnerable, I couldn't just stand by. How could I say no? They were my family. So I did what I thought was right. I said yes. Yes to draining my savings account, the one earmarked for our future home. Yes to taking on extra freelance work, sacrificing my nights and weekends. Yes to moving my mom into my small 2-bedroom apartment so she could rent out her house and send the money to my sister. My life, my carefully constructed plans, they all took a back seat. The world I had been building for myself suddenly felt like it belonged to everyone but me. The first few months were a blur of spreadsheets, frantic phone calls, and caffeine. I became my sister's unofficial business manager, her emotional support animal, and my mom's live-in caregiver, all rolled into one. My partner was incredibly supportive, but I could see the strain it was putting on us. Our conversations shifted from dream houses to debt consolidation. The lightheartedness we shared was replaced by a constant, low-grade hum of anxiety. My own work started to suffer. I was exhausted, mentally and physically. I'd be in a meeting, and my mind would be a million miles away, worrying if my sister made payroll or if my mom had remembered to take her medication. I started to feel a deep resentment building inside me, a dark and ugly feeling that I was ashamed of. I was angry at my sister for her poor decisions, angry at my mom for putting this pressure on me, and most of all, angry at myself for letting it happen, for not being strong enough to set boundaries. I felt trapped. I love my family more than anything, but I felt like I was drowning, being pulled under by the weight of their needs. I was sacrificing my own happiness, my own future, and for what? It felt like a thankless, endless task. One night, I just broke. I was staring at my bank account, at a number so small it felt like a joke, and I just started crying. Not loud, dramatic sobs, but silent. Hot tears of pure exhaustion and despair. My partner found me and just held me. Didn't say a word, just held me. In that moment, I realized I couldn't do it anymore. Not like this. Helping my family was one thing, but completely erasing myself in the process was another. I wasn't helping anyone by burning myself out. A rescuer who can't swim is no use to a drowning person. There was pushback, of course. There were tears and accusations. It was messy and painful, but it was also honest. For the first time, we were all on the same page, looking at the problem head-on instead of relying on me to magically fix it. My sister, with my help, began the difficult process of closing her business. It was heartbreaking for her, but also liberating. She got a stable job and started to rebuild her confidence from the ground up. My mom and I worked with a financial advisor to create a sustainable plan for her retirement. And I started setting boundaries. I learned to say no, not a harsh, angry no, but a calm, firm no. I can't do that. But here's what I can do. It's been over a year since that terrible Tuesday. Our family dynamic has completely changed. We're more of a team now. My sister and I are closer than ever, bonded not by crisis, but by mutual respect and support. My mom is less anxious, and our relationship is no longer defined by her needs and my obligations. My partner and I are saving again for that house. The road is longer now, but it feels like our own again. Looking back, I don't regret helping my family, but I do regret losing myself in the process. I learned that you can love people fiercely and still protect your own peace. You can be supportive without setting yourself on fire to keep others warm. True strength isn't just about how much you can carry for others, it's also about knowing when to ask them to help you lift. It's about understanding that your well-being matters just as much as theirs. If you're going through something similar, feeling stretched to your limit by the people you love, please know you're not alone. It's okay to take a step back and redefine what help really means. It might be the most loving thing you can do for everyone, including yourself. Thanks for listening to my story. Please subscribe for more true stories about life's challenges and triumphs.